Yeah, baby, you know what time it is? It's draft season, baby. Here we go. We're going to kick this off here with the Shrine game coverage, who the Cowboys met with. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the East-West Shrine game. This is serious. Dallas. Cap mode time, baby. You know how we do it. All right. As promised, I'm going to give you my review on the Shrine game. In particular, who did the Cowboys meet with? I have 3 players that I can confirm that the Cowboys did, in fact, meet with. We'll talk about that. But as far as the East-West Shrine game, like I said, it's not a game that you really want to overlook. A lot of stars have come out of this game and been elevated to the Senior Bowl. We'll see which ones come out of this one. It happens every season. So, defensively, I mean, for me, the players of this game were the offensive linemen. They look good, and as far as talking about the draft as a whole, this is a good draft for tackles. If you need a tackle, this is your draft. This is custom made for you. If you want to get better at a position at tackle, you're in business with this draft class. There's going to be a lot going in this draft. If you want a quality depth guy that could possibly transition to a starter role, this is the draft for that as well. It's really deep, from what I've been looking at all season. And just looking at this, the competition here at the East-West Shrine game, we're gonna, the Senior Bowl is really, it's your top flight bowl game, your all-star bowl game. So as far as who the Cowboys met with, all right, first guy the Cowboys met with, and one of my favorites, Cameron Clark, offensive tackle out of Charlotte 49ers. He just has a lot going for him. He's a 2-time captain, 6'5", 294 pounds, which to me he looks heavier than 294, but you see him play and he mauls people. He plays through the whistle. All right. Go look at the Clemson game, Charlotte versus Clemson. All right, I'm talking about Clemson. He's terrifying people, dude. I was very impressed with it. Very impressed. This guy can go anywhere in this draft. We'll see. I need to see if he got a. I'm not sure if he got a combine invite. Hopefully he did. This is one of the better players. If you're talking about somebody that's a mauler, this guy is that all the way. All right. So go back and look at his games. From what I've seen, he's the real deal, and yeah, he's coming from Conference USA, but, if you can play, you can play, all right? The second guy, the Cowboys, I was able to confirm it with Josh Hammond, wide receiver out of Florida, 6 foot, 194, all right? Statistically, minimal stats. I think he's more of your rotational wide receiver, special teams kind of guy. He did have a catch in the game. But the route looked like somebody missed the route. 2 receivers were in the same spot. He was able to pick up the catch. But the Cowboys looked at him. Now, one thing to keep in mind here with Mike McCarthy, if you think about Mike McCarthy at Green Bay, what did he always have? He always had an influx of wide receivers. All right. And good wide receivers. Yeah, if somebody left, somebody was in there to take the place. If somebody went to free agency, they had a guy ready. When the season first ended, and we started thinking about what we needed for the draft, wide receiver wasn't really atop my list, but just considering Mike McCarthy's draft tendencies and what they've done in the past, I wouldn't rule out wide receiver, man. Even if you bring back Amari. Obviously Coop is the man, but and let's see what they do with Cobb. But don't be surprised if they draft a wide receiver somewhere in this draft. All right, yeah, we have guys that are out there, developmental type of receivers. You still got your injury-prone Noah Brown. That get rid of that. That project's done. All right, Tavon Austin, get out of here. If you can get better, get better. Do not settle. That's my motto this offseason. Don't settle. If you can get better, tight end, get better. If you can get better at wide receiver, get better. If you can load up and really pressure the defense, which Mike McCarthy really does. I mean, it's an aggressive play calling. He's an aggressive play caller. You know, he's going to push the pedal to the metal. All right, he kind of talked about that in the press conference. You know, you want to be aggressive. You want to put your, the pedal to the metal. You know, and that's something that he actually likes about Kyle Shanahan. A similar type of aggressive attack, similar type of off West Coast, that kind of thing. So wide receiver, keep an eye on that one. Josh Hammond, I don't know too much of him. I know the Cowboys met with him. Any Florida Gator fans, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think of the player. Does he have upside? What did you think of his play this season or the last couple seasons? All right. The third guy the Cowboys met with, Evan Sizarchek. All right, I'm not even sure I'm saying it right, but I think I am. But he's an offensive tackle from Buffalo University. All right, watching him in the Shrine game, he did it, man. He shut down a lot of the pass rush, good with pass protection, run blocking. I like what I saw from him in this game. 6'6", 310 pounds. He's your prototypical left tackle. All right. Talking back about Cameron Clark, he's a left tackle as well, but you could put him at a guard. He's going to give you versatility. I think that's just going to drive his stock that much more. But Evan Sizarchek out of Buffalo, there's a reason the Cowboys are looking at offensive linemen. You can never have enough, and the depth is something the Cowboys need to look at to get better, And if you wanna get the pipeline ready for possible retirements or churning the roster, have somebody in place. How much longer do you have with Tyron Smith? I think you have Fleming again. Do you bring him back? That's why the Cowboys are looking at offensive linemen. I don't see them taking one early unless they have some sort of plan. Like I said, the Cowboys do have that 2020 option if they want to jettison Tyron Smith and move on and add more money to the war chest. That is an option. I'm not saying that that's what I would do. I think Tyron still has gas in the tank. I think you can get another two years out of him, but that's pushing it. All right, he's just too beat up. So you got to start thinking about that. You got to start thinking about the future there at the left tackle. Is it Connor Williams, the short arms, this and that? We got to see. We got to see what Connor McGovern's going to be. Is he injury prone? He keeps ripping that pec. Didn't come into the league as strong as we thought he did out of Penn State. There's still some questions there at left guard. Like I said, we've been trying to find the answer since Ron Leary left, and we haven't found the answer yet. All right. But that's all I have right now, guys. That's what the Cowboys have met with. I will add these guys to the spreadsheet, and we'll continue to discuss prospects that the Cowboys are meeting with, who they're interested with. Pound the like button, hit the bell notification to become part of the notification hit squad, baby. Get all the notifications when I go live. You'll get a notification when a new video comes out. You'll get a notification. Shout out to my members as well. Appreciate all these guys, our producer as well. If you want to become part of a membership, hit join there and pick your level of membership. But that's all I have right now, guys. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you for the next one, guys. Peace.